How do 5 people have 9 pistols in the first round of this game? I don't know, but here we are. MIBR with a Brazilian special will be that one USP with the great range exit, dropping Shiro immediately. I think these pistol rounds will be key for MIBR versus the likes of Team Spirit. 4 on 3 now, as Zontix is lost as well. Chopper's got a good angle, and Safe never sees that one coming. Suddenly things are turning around. Down to a 2 on 2. Plenty of time for Spirits as well. 1:10 on the clock. Magic's carrying the bomb. Looking for one up top as Drop lurks in the vents. Donk is looking everywhere for him, but cannot deliver the goods. Magic's in the clutch now. Needs to try and isolate these fights. Avoids the flashbang. Can he find himself the right angle? That's going to be a long diffuse, and Magic's trying to get him off, but he's holding it. Drop is holding it, and I don't think Magic's is going to get there in time. That's great confidence from Drop, especially against Team Spirit. That's a pistol taken with confidence. Drop will be the one in one of those closer angles. We'll see how Exit manages. Oh, that's a very nice snap onto Zontix. He's definitely warmed up. And Tiny coming for help should it be required. Oh, there we go. At close range, Donk says hello. See if he chooses to drop that rifle to a teammate if anyone can get close. They're not really close at the moment. There are toys to be shared. Desert Eagle, a rifle now.
Not even chucking it down.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to give this... Oh, okay. Very, very nice from Donk. Chopper's picked up that Deagle that was on the floor. Yeah, they've got 20 seconds to get a bomb plant. This has suddenly become awkward for MIBR. They can't really afford to lose rounds like this, but Donk just continues to ruin them. He's got Kevlar, and Sani says hello, though. And now it's just down to Drop. But is there time to get this bomb planted? It's going to be a close one, but I think they've got it. And now Drop is in a 1 versus 3.
They get that kill. Insani's still on the site, just waiting, hoping he can play for time. Oh, wow, it got so weird. But at the end of it all, Donk is the man who delivers for the team.
Just waiting for Spirit to make their play. MIBR gambling on the A-bomb site. A lot of Utah coming through in that direction. Up the vent they go. And here comes Donk. Angles are being found, and the threat is neutralized. 3 players lost, but the round is taken, and that's what matters ultimately. Don't leave me hanging, bro. In a very difficult place now. Have to combine their forces together. Shiro just dancing. Drops here with some help from Safe. But look at these trades. Chopper in the 1 versus 3. Damage might be enough for Spirit if he can get more out of this in that regard. They've got the money for a full buy regardless. If he can make it expensive, that could be a big bonus for the long run. MIBR cannot afford to lose any more in this round. He has time as well. He's carrying the bomb. MIBR covering both bomb sites, but that means they are spread quite thin in this scenario. There's some good area control as well. Good read from Chopper. Sound cues if he wants it. And now he's got just a few seconds to try and isolate the fight. Or catches one throwing a grenade. They might line up for him. Very nicely indeed. The last one coming out of the vent is a disaster for MIBR. Absolute disaster. They lose everything, including the round. What can they do with their positions? Exit. Team Spirit, sorry. Zontix in hell. In a very dangerous position indeed. There's Exit dropped, and he quickly sees one more as well outside. There's so much info now for Spirit. Brenazan dropped. Wow, look at this from Donk. Would you expect anything less? Question of survival for Safe. Donk is an absolute savage. Just baiting the shots as much as he can. Entertaining. Oh, utterly nasty. That is incredible to watch. What do you do? How do you respond to that? How do you deal with that? How do you survive that? I don't think you do.
Zontix is the man tasked with holding onto this area. Oh, he just scratched his nose. I'm scared. I think he's fine. There we go. Snaps across for the first. Drop will now be zoned in on this angle, and that works nicely for him. Chopper also smoked off, and he decides to commit through the smoke. Big risk, loses out. His teammates are now trying to storm the site, and look at the MP9s coming in from the side. And just like that, MIBR get their second round win.
It gives them a little breathing room. It's these rounds where they need to find success. Otherwise, what chance do they have? Oh boy, Donk is back. W only. No shift key required. Full send from Donk. Back to business, reminding them who the boss is.
Oh, great for Safe that Drop has his back. Okay, Safe straight through onto Shiro. It's a headshot of all things. Shiro cowering behind the box gets caught out. Now suddenly MIBR a man up in this round. It wasn't looking good for them. Looked like the Chopper was going to close the distance, but instead MIBR now have the man advantage, and Team Spirit have got to think things through here.
MIBR showing some very aggressive presence, which may give them a little space if it is respected by Team Spirit. A little space later on when that clock is a little lower. These are very forward positions from MIBR with 2 players remaining for Team Spirit. You wonder how much they may pursue this one, as their money will have to be considered now. But there is still an argument to make it expensive. Magix is making a lot of sound, and they know that Donk is still creeping somewhere. Brenazan going for it, and then there were 2. Problems abound now for MIBR. But finally, Donk's been taken down. Magix on 13 HP. Going for a B bomb plant, and he has the time. There may be more frags in this for Team Spirit. One by the ramp already. Has he spotted Drop? Pre-fire is looking real dangerous. Give himself some extra time. Never mind. The HE shrapnel will finish off the job.
This time fighting aggressively for the lobby control, and they should be aware there's a chance, or maybe they're not aware. Oh no, Zontix catches one with his back turned, but Brenazan at least gets the trade. That worked out way better than it could have.
Yeah, and they know where 2 of the remaining 4 players are. Of course, that news becomes older as far as the more seconds pass by, but that's a lot of info for a lot of like confidence for the remainder of Team Spirit. But they still need to find an angle for Exit, but Safe is here first, and Exit's looking to pick up the rest of them. Looking real difficult for Spirit all of a sudden, and we're in that zone where their money can get broken as well. This is a really important round for Team Spirit. Magic's making his way upstairs. A fast plant might be required. Doesn't know exactly where the remainder are. Chopper's rounded his way to heaven. There's a more confident plant to be had now. Oh, that peek. Great angle with the spray. Magic's completely repositioning. They don't know where Chopper is. He's been all over the shop in the last minute. And he's got a very good angle now as well. Look at this positioning from these 2. It is fantastic. And I don't know if it might be our survivors. They've both got kits. So nice shoulder peek, though. Magix has got one more to find. Disengaging, throwing a HE to the side before Exit even gets there. Will he have a chance to even touch the bomb? Magix is absolutely griefing him. And he's done enough to win that last round. 8-4 in favor of Spirit. A very strong showing at the beginning of this series. A tough fight for MIBR, but they did manage to claw some rounds back. On that T side now, they had so many dualies in that first round, but just single pistols for all of them. Plenty of Kevlar. And look at all these CTs on the ramp as well. It's a really big fight, but 3-on-3. Maybe the round is won here by one of these squads. Chopper and Magix remain now. 110 HP combined, and the bomb is in the hands of MIBR. Minute 30 on the clock, and 2 CTs remain.
Happy to take their time right now. And elsewhere, Magix able to pick one off, and now these 2 players may be together, but Chopper on this close angle doesn't go cleared. Finally, Insani trades, and he should have a good idea as to where Magix is. But Magix has the same onto him, so now it all comes down to the mind games. Magic's gonna call the bluff down towards B. Insani is currently moving here. Magix will be ready.
He'll never be expecting this. Door is open. He doesn't make it off the site. The double dualies, man. Oh boy. Straight in the face. Spirit take the pistol. At a reasonable level. Spirit with an unreasonable economy. 10,000 plus. Would not bode well for any team. Good start. to that rifle though, Brennezine. It's the USP which will finish off the job mostly. Exit now with no Kevlar. 1 versus 3. Got himself a rifle. That bomb needs to be collected as well. 13 seconds. What is the play here? Won't make it to the bomb site after all. 2 frags, no plant for MIBR with that hero rifle. But considering that, well, that was the one rifle. More tools at their disposal. Safe, of course, with $150 and a Glock.
Huh. Yeah, he had a Mac-10 earlier. Has he crashed? I don't know.
I wonder if it's a crash or... I guess the only other thing would be basically using this as a timeout.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think they're just done. I mean, listen, this strat, it needed the yard players to get going, and they just get shut down. But now, do not die after time, guys. Do not die after time.
Oh, that's one of the rifles gone. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm just like, I just want them to survive, you know? They need those guns. Big pop flash easily avoided by Chopper, but he won't avoid drop. Magic's now trying to do what he can. Is he going to get traded? Absolutely. Mashiro's got a great angle and a great hot shot to deliver, but Insani with that Tech 9 will respond. 1 versus 2 now for Insani. What's happened there? Was that a mouse wheel thing? Regardless of what it is, Donk will finish it eventually. That was so fast. But still, Team Spirit march on.
Donk is just blowing with confidence right now.
Lovely. Sublime. No response just yet. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a great snap from Insani. Whew. High tension for MIBR as they lose grip of this game of Nuke. Safe and Brennezine remain 2 on 4. Fighting for survival. Spirit with numbers, with angles, with information, and with free kills. Here comes the bait now. Chopper looks to clean up with the MP9. They work together to close out the game. That was quite standard for Spirit then. MIBR not really being able to get anything started in that second half.
Yeah, just a game where MIBR never really got going, and Spirit, even off the back of the player break, come through very confidently. Individuals looking so good.
With a measured offering towards this bomb site as far as utility is concerned. Nothing doing with those grenades though. Heading towards the bomb site, but in the meantime, some frags around the side. Shiro just waiting to pick the right time to come through the smoke. I think he tried to punish the reload. Didn't work out for him. 3 on 3 then. Bomb is planted. Donk and Magic's with Kevlar. Don't see a kit on these players. They better get their skates on. Magic's elevated, waiting for a head to be shown behind those sandbags, behind that mortar. But Chopper's found an angle for himself. Continuing to creep now. And they've just got too many angles on MIBR. Bombs planted, but the round will be taken by a very confident Team Spirit. Falling back now, Chopper. He'll have the support of his teammates as there are a lot of MIBR players here. I say support of his teammates. Maybe he won't because they're a little far away. He is buying time as best he can. Is there a bomb plant in this for MIBR? 10 seconds left to get that bomb plant, but they are so exposed. Great damage by Insani though. 4 seconds. You've got to go for the frags here. Oh, flying, but losing the ammo, dying after time there, and maybe losing an AK as well. Somewhat awkward towards the end, but maybe the best opportunity for MIBR to break Team Spirit that they'll have in this half.
Deciding to move around the side as these nades come in. Might give him a decent angle to work with, one that won't be cleared initially, but now he's trapped here. And Insani will wide swing for the trade. It might not be enough though. The rotate has arrived from Team Spirit. They are well and truly in position. And again, it's Insani trying a very difficult clutch. He came close last time. This time he'll get that bomb down, but with just the Galil stuck in the smoke, it feels so awkward. He'll put another one down. He'll try and create chaos. But Shiro finds him straight through, and Spirit hold on for the 3-0 lead.
Chopper playing a dangerous game. He's in trouble already. Sprayed down to 16. Reaching the sub-minute mark here for MIBR. They are just ever closer to this bomb site. That's a fantastic frag onto Donk. And again, Chopper with the MP9. Only 14 HP for him. Shiro about to lose some angles as well. He'll still have a few. Chopper managing to find something, but Safe is in the right place at the right time. And then there were 3. Shiro looking. There he is, dropping exit bomb. Still not quite planted. Zontic's, Magic's, and Shiro. Now just the last 2 trying to do what they can, and Tani dropped through the smoke. 2-on-2. MIBR must win this round. Opportunity after opportunity, but they'll have to deliver eventually. Oh, it's going to be a bad angle for Drop. He peeks at the right time, or maybe the wrong time. Takes one in the face from Magic's, and then we're down to the AWPers. Safe and Shiro. Oh, Shiro's so quick on the trigger finger there. That was the frag Safe needed to get MIBR their first round.
Swinging towards the site, trying to cause chaos. Shiro able to see over the side of the smoke. Does definitely make it so that these skirmishes on A are at least a little more varied. Feels like they can be very much all over the place.
50 seconds left as MIBR have cut noise, creeping, lurking, but how about this as an angle for Magic's? Surely he looks past the angle. Indeed, he does. Safe, and he drops immediately. Free fire for the second. He's done so much damage, and he's bought time for Spirit to rotate as well. 35 seconds on the clock. And Tiny trying to offer something. Nothing doing, though. This one slipping away from MIBR. If they don't get a bomb plant, then this is really going to slow them down. See how Spirit are disengaging. Brenazan has a smoke if he dares retrieve it. Walks straight into Donk, though. No plant, no money, and not much hope now for MIBR in the short term.
Maybe thinking that A has been hit in so many of these rounds that there will be a switch up soon. There is a bit of a fake towards this B site, but Magic's plays forward. He'll see that there wasn't much of a follow-up. You have to assume Spirit might start to realize they need some reinforcements on A. Shiro will realize that soon because he's about to fire. Fires wide and stays on the angle.
Now the support is here. Maybe concern earlier. There are 15 seconds on the clock. Bomb plant is coming in. Panics to deliver, though. Or will Zontix have a go as well? Rounding the corner. The bomb has been planted in time, but now Safe is in a clutch. 1 versus 3. He is on an island, trying to move to another one. Eating the flashes as well. Chopper's coming in with Shiro for support. They could line up for him. There's the first one. Has he spotted Shiro? Whether he has or hasn't, he's on the floor now. And that clean sheet remains 8-0 for Team Spirit.
I think MIBR might just be trying to let loose a little here in this one. Grouping outside B early, and Drop gets the opener. This is more like it.
Chopper having a look-see. Oh dear. Off he goes. There's Magic sent. Will there be traces for him? There'll be just a straight push through the smoke, and that'll do the job. Don't think they'll be coming back from this one.
Team Spirit, once again, on the verge of being broken. Out of money. And this time, though, it's Magic's who wins that initial fight against Drop. Last round, that went the other way. This time, Magic's top fragging for his team, gets them off to a good start. Exit, caught off guard from that quick swing up above, and now Spirit happy to just fall back. They've got such a big advantage.
You could see him processing the info as well. See if they can find a way back into this one. An awkward angle for Insani to make a play through that smoke. And there's the HE while Zontix hides behind double stack. Nice work from Magic's, but the barbecue will give MIBR an opportunity. 44 seconds for Safe to clutch. Tries to isolate the fights with that smoke, but that smoke will work both ways. That'll give him some problems as well. Just like that.
Yeah, Shiro happy to phase through it.
Cat hair, basically.
That'll do it. Comes exit. Mac 10 in hand. No time to waste.
Oh. Take the gamble. Take the gamble. The opportunity's gone. It's all so gone. He had the Mac 10, was looking for the swing, but it's like, oh, but maybe I should clear this angle. And now it's a 5-on-3 in favor of Team Spirit. Just like that. Good intentions and such, but Shiro doesn't feel like he's had too much to do. Very focused, though. Nice. Brenazan, 8 HP, put out of his misery by a Team Spirit who make their way to double figures. This is a very dominant game of Vertigo so far. And again, MIBR in multiple rounds have come close to getting that break they needed, but never really converted when it mattered.
Tries to time the nade to follow. It's not bad. Drop down below half health. We've seen some nice nades today, getting players down to the 40s health-wise, but look at that. Magic does get picked off. The smoke is up, but Zontix has to be careful, and the spray is fantastic. Zontix with a quick triple, and that might deny everything on this B site. The bomb's been dropped.
Oh my god. Absolutely savage. He'll be looking for the ace now as well, Zontix, and he might just find it. Nope, he'll find some lead though at the hands of Insani. Towards the highlight package at the very least. And that will be just about that. A landslide of rounds for Team Spirit at halftime. Racing towards the end. Let's see who again ends up with the higher level of frags. The Julie's out again for MIBR, doing as much damage as they can. 2v3 though. We know what Team Spirit are capable of in situations such as these, but hey.
A couple of different angles you have to clear, and pretty easy for Exit to just play for info. The timing might be bad. He's been left with 2 different angles to deal with. Oh, he will spot them now though, and that's all he wanted. Now he can call for assistance. Magic's obviously aware that that's a possibility, a probability. It's not going to matter. BR Enazam with 2 nice shots and a much needed pistol round for MIBR. He's got Insani behind him. Oh, they can take the 2 different angles of elevation now. 2 different heights. Oh, they both thought the other man might get that player who jumped by, but it doesn't matter. They will clean up all the kills at the end. Nice little confidence booster. Nice little stat padding there for MIBR.
3-11, MIBR have AKs coming their way in round 15. There will be a Galil in the hands of Magic's as well. Still good in terms of armor penetration. Just need to know your spray. Confident aggression from MIBR, showing us why they chose Vertigo now. Clearing out the area around B. Early 5-on-3 advantage for them as they look to neutralize Team Spirit Spy.
They kind of need to win this back before they do anything else. Just decide to swing dry, but that means Drop will hear those steps. Trying to play this unexpected angle. Magic's round the corner. The jump up will be traded. Now 52 seconds. Numbers could be in trouble, but Donk gets another. It's been flashed, so that move to the site will be slowed. And the molly, oh, I think that's his teammate's molly, but it might not matter. Donk is on fire. Quite literally. And now Shiro sneaking up onto the site might have the chance for another. This is brutal. A 2v5 turned around by Spirit. And now it's Exit with that MP9. The nade will be good. That was the team damage that made that happen. But now Shiro on that AK can make up for it. He'll go back for the bomb. Back to the site. But Exit goes jumping in. And now Shiro will feel like he probably can't get that bomb down. He'll try and fake it. He'll try and draw him out. And they will win the 2-on-5.
This is a hell of a performance from Spirit at the beginning. A hell of a performance. That is a statement round from Team Spirit. Again, they are never down until they're completely down, until all 5 are on the floor. Ever dangerous Team Spirit. And if MIBR weren't mentally defeated earlier, they certainly will be after losing a round such as that. That's a really tough one to lose. Any momentum, completely flat now. No air in the tires for MIBR. Aquaplaning into a brick wall.
Oh, Dog's already got another opener. Drops at least brought one back for the team.
Put such a loss out of your mind and focus on what's in front of you. Man or woman. Just spots the back of the leg there, and that's enough information for Shiro to eke out another advantage. 20 seconds on the clock here for Team Spirit, but they have doubled the personnel now of MIBR. They'll need something incredible if they are to get anything else out of this round, apart from more casualties, that is. It's looking more and more likely. There it is. 13-3, Team Spirit storm MIBR on Vertigo.
Yeah, they get straight through to the playoffs in about as convincing of a win as you will get in Counter-Strike 2. Very impressive from Spirit here at the Esports World Cup. And for MIBR...